Hey there! Welcome back to this channel with another motivational video to inspire and guide you. As I sit here reflecting on the winding path of my life, I can't help but feel a sense of bittersweet nostalgia. There are moments that shimmer with joy, but there are also shadows cast by choices I made, or didn't make, that linger in my mind like unwelcome guests. Life, with its relentless march forward, has taught me lessons that I wish I had grasped earlier. If only I could turn back time, I would whisper these truths to my younger self, hoping to steer my life in a different direction. One of the first lessons that comes to mind is the importance of valuing time. In my youth, I was reckless with it, as if it were an endless resource. I thought I had all the time in the world to chase my dreams, to mend relationships, to travel, to learn. I remember putting off my passion for painting, believing I could always return to it later. But later turned into years, and that vibrant world of colors and canvases faded into a distant memory. Now, I understand that time is a finite commodity. Every moment wasted is a moment I can never reclaim. I wish I had embraced my creative spirit sooner, allowing it to breathe life into my days instead of allowing it to wither away in the corner of my mind. Then there's the lesson of prioritizing relationships. In my early adulthood, I was so focused on building a career and chasing success that I neglected the people who mattered most. Friends who were once a constant presence faded into the background as I immersed myself in work. I told myself it was temporary, that I would reconnect once I had achieved my goals. But life has a way of shifting priorities, and those friendships, once vibrant and full of laughter, became mere echoes of the past. I learned too late that relationships require nurturing, just like plants need water and sunlight. I regret the moments I missed, the laughter I didn't share, and the bonds I allowed to fray. If only I had understood that success is hollow without the warmth of companionship. Another lesson that weighs heavily on my heart is the significance of self-acceptance. For years, I battled with insecurities, constantly comparing myself to others and wishing I could be someone I wasn't. I chased after an idealized version of success, believing that external validation would bring me happiness. I changed my appearance, my interests, and even my values to fit in with what I thought was the norm. It wasn't until I reached a point of exhaustion, both mentally and physically, that I realized the futility of it all. I learned that true happiness lies in embracing who I am, imperfections and all. I wish I had recognized this sooner, that I didn't need to wear a mask to be worthy of love and acceptance. The journey to self-love is a winding road, and I regret the years I spent lost in someone else's shadow. The lesson of resilience is another I wish I had grasped earlier. Life is a series of ups and downs, yet I often viewed setbacks as insurmountable obstacles rather than opportunities for growth. I remember the sting of failure, how it felt like a weight pressing down on my chest, suffocating my spirit. I allowed fear of failure to dictate my choices, avoiding risks and shying away from challenges. It wasn't until I faced a significant setback that I learned the true meaning of resilience. I discovered that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone towards success. It's in those moments of struggle that we find our strength, our grit, and our ability to rise again. I wish I had embraced challenges earlier, understanding that each stumble could lead to a more profound understanding of myself and the world around me. Financial literacy is a lesson I learned far too late. In my younger years, I viewed money as a means to an end, rather than a tool for empowerment. I spent carelessly, indulging in fleeting pleasures without considering the long-term consequences. Debt piled up like an unwelcome burden, and I found myself trapped in a cycle of financial insecurity. It wasn't until I faced the reality of my situation that I realized the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing. I learned that financial freedom is not just about earning money, but managing it wisely. I regret the years I spent in ignorance, wishing I had taken the time to educate myself on financial matters. If only I had understood that financial literacy could have opened doors to opportunities I never imagined. Lastly, I wish I had learned the art of letting go. Holding on to past grievances, regrets, and toxic relationships weighed heavily on my heart. I clung to memories that no longer served me, allowing them to dictate my present. It wasn't until I experienced the liberating power of forgiveness that I understood the importance of releasing the past. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing myself from the chains that bind me. I learned that holding on to anger and resentment only harms me in the long run. I wish I had embraced this lesson sooner, allowing myself the grace to move forward without the burden of past hurts. As I reflect on these lessons learned too late, I realize that regret is a double-edged sword. While it can weigh heavily on my heart, it also serves as a reminder of the growth I've experienced. Each lesson, though painful, has shaped me into the person I am today. I carry these lessons with me, hoping to impart their wisdom to others, especially those who are still navigating the complexities of life. If I could share one piece of advice, it would be this. Embrace each moment, nurture your relationships, accept yourself, be resilient, educate yourself, and let go of what no longer serves you. Life is too precious to be lived in regret, and it's never too late to start anew.
If this video inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a boost. And if you're ready for more motivation, success tips, and life-changing insights, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's grow together.